Hey, what is up everybody? Michael Crump back here again, and I just picked up Resident Evil Requiem just a couple of days ago, and I thought that I would just go ahead and take a look at this and put this inside of a jailbroken PlayStation 5 and fire up PS5 Explorer just to take a little bit of a look at the contents here. So anyways, let's go ahead and pop over to a jailbroken PlayStation 5 and take a look at this game. Okay, so over on my PlayStation 5, I am sitting here on a 10.01 machine, and I have went ahead and loaded ETA Hen. So back over in the main menu here, again, you can see that I'm jailbroken. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the disk into the drive. Okay, you can see the icon spinning up there at the top, and we'll give this just a second here and see what it says. Okay, right there is Resident Evil, and it is automatically copying. There you can see it's been added to the downloads. Now the reason that this is now beginning to copy over is because, again, this is a jailbroken system and the firmware is beyond what is required. So I believe the firmware that is required is 12.70, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. Now, if you do go ahead and let this install completely, it will absolutely not run on a 10.01 system. So let's go ahead and let's go over to PS5 Explorer here. Right there we can see mount and then disk, and the very first folder we'll go into is going to be the license folder, and you can see there is a .rif there. If we go up and go into the BD folder, right here is the param.json, which has a bunch of information that I'm sure folks have been wondering about. So I'm just going to scroll down into this. There is the data ID or the title ID. And if we scroll down here, it says disk number 0. Disk total is 1. This is master version of 1.00. Hub tools, and very interesting here, it states that the required system software version is a 12.20 machine. So I did not know that. I had been expecting this to only run on a 12.70 machine, but having 12.20 is absolutely interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back here, and we will go into app. And here we can see that this is where the app itself actually lives. So again, we've got a couple of PKGs here. The app 0 is sitting at 51.4 gigabytes. So that is going to be how big this game is going to be on your hard drive. And at least as of this moment, there is already a patch out, and I believe that patch was right around 10 to 15 gigabytes on top of that. Now, if we go over here and go into the app.json here, you'll see here it says number of split files 2, and then original file size, and then we can see the package digest. Again, a little bit more information about the two pieces. So disk number 0 and disk number 0. A little bit of the PlayGo chunk hash URL is listed in here. So anyways, there is some of the data that is currently available. And if we go back another folder and then back again, we can just go into PS5, and right there is the update. And this one is going to be a 12.20 update. Now you can see right up there it says 11/24 of 2025. And I think that is pretty much right for 12.20 to come out. Obviously, they put the updates on the disk in order for you to update your system without a network connection if you just pop this in the disk here. Now, normally you would probably see me coming in here and adding a game to the Prospero patches database, but this one has already been updated a couple of days ago, and right here is that patch that I was mentioning. And what we can see is that the 1.100 patch, this one required 12.40, and now the very latest patch, which just came out, is requiring 12.70. So yes, it is very interesting to note here is that if you do have a PlayStation 5 on 12.20, looks like this game is going to run just fine. Okay, and so back over on the PlayStation 5, I thought I'd end this video by showing you, well, here is the game fully installed on a 10.01 Jailbroken PlayStation 5, and well, this is what happens. It says can't start the game or app, the data is corrupted, and well, you really will not be able to get past that screen. Anyways, I just wanted to pop in with a quick video here on Resident Evil Requiem. I know a lot of people are playing around with it right now, and well, hey, if I get a little bit more ad revenue, well, then that means I can probably buy a few more games and really add them to Prospero patches and show you what's on them. Anyways, thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out!